welcome to Home with Sarah Jane. Today I wanted to share with you, well, my plan on what I'm going to be reading out loud to my 5th grader for the 2022-2023 school year. Now I say my plan because I map a lot of things out for her, and most of the time it doesn't work out that way. So I picked a few series that we're going to try and focus on. These are books that I'm going to be reading to her. I can't even make a video on what her readers would be because that's how much she changes her mind. Like, there's no way that if I was to make a video and share it with you that we'd actually stick to that plan. So I'm going to share with you what I'm going to try to read to her for her 5th grade year. So we're going to, like I was saying, we're going to kind of focus on series a little bit more. She likes to really dive deep with characters. And one of the first series we're going to try and read, oh, and just a quick little, FYI, I don't think we'll get through all of these books. These are just what I'm going to have her choose from. So the first series, and this is the one that she chose that was at the top of her list, and it is the Merlin series. So this series actually has 11 books. I only have the first 9. So it's The Lost Years, The 7 Songs, The Raging Fires, The Mirror of Fate, A Wizard's Wings, The Dragon of Avalon. Did I? Yeah, I was right. Doomraga's Revenge. I'm not sure if I pronounced that name correctly. Ultimate Magic. And The Great Tree of Avalon. So this is the first 9 in the series. Like I said, there's 11 total. I kind of have backups because if she doesn't like these, we're going to try something else. So that's the one that she chose that we're hoping will work for her. She really loves the Middle Ages. She really loves the story of Merlin, things like that. So I'm hoping that that one will be a hit for her. So if that doesn't work out, we are going to try and work our way through, what are these called? The Little House on the Prairie series. So I do have all of these, and I do have them in color, so that makes it a lot of fun for them. The first book is Little House in the Big Woods, Farmer Boy, Little House on the Prairie, On the Banks of Plum Creek, By the Shores of Silver Lake, The Long Winter, Little Town on the Prairie, These Happy Golden Years, and The First 4 Years. So I've already read Little House on the Prairie to her, and I think Little House in the Big Woods. But she did really like them. We just never finished them. My oldest daughter has already read through them all, so that's why it's going to be more of a one-on-one reading with me and her. But again, I don't think I'm going to get through all of these. These are just ideas to kind of give us like a guide on where to go. So if she doesn't choose that one, the next set I have are The Borrowers. Now I have the full, I'm guessing this is the full set. So I have The Borrowers, and in here it is The Borrowers, a field? I can't see. I need glasses. Is it a field? The Borrowers Afloat, The Borrowers Aloft, The Borrowers Avenged. So I do have this set. I've actually never read beyond the first one, so this would be a nice set. And this one we would actually get through really quickly. They're much smaller than like the Merlin books, if you see. So if she doesn't want to read The Borrowers or Little House on the Prairie or Merlin, we are going to focus on the Rise of the Guardian books. So the first book is Nicholas St. North and the Battle of the Nightmare King. My oldest daughter read this whole series and she loved them, and my kids really enjoy the movie. The second book is E. Aster Bunnymund and the Warrior Eggs at the Earth's Core. Tuthania, I'm not sure how to say it. Tuthana, sure. Queen of the Tooth Fairy Armies is, what is that, book 3? And then book 4 is The Sandman and the War of Dreams. And then the last one in this series is Jack Frost, The End Becomes the Beginning. And that is book 5. So, like I said, I know we will not get through all of these books. I'm not even trying to get through half of these books. I'm just trying to give my youngest daughter, who will be in 5th grade, options. She's very kind of willy-nilly when it comes to her books. So one day she loves them, the next day she's over it. So I have to have a lot of choices for her because she's always changing her mind. Most of the time I'll tell her, well, let's just stick with it, see what happens. And usually we can get through a book, but there are just some books that she's like, Mom, no, I do not want to continue this. I don't care what happens in the story. So that's when we kind of, look for something a little bit different. Now, these books are just readers between me and her. So this isn't with her curriculum. This isn't anything like that. So if she doesn't like something, we don't have to read it. So those were my ideas for her. Yeah, wish me luck. I hope that she enjoys at least one of these series. I have a feeling she'll like the Merlin one, but I'm crossing my fingers and I'm hoping that one of these series works out for her 5th grade year. Thank you so much for stopping by. You have a great day. Bye.